I genuinely feel sorry for people who've never experienced the 90s. It wasn't perfect by any means, but there was so much good stuff going on. Hallelujah. I'm 53 years old, so I lived through the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And if you were to offer me a magic wand that I could wave and be young again, I would say no thank you. Because all my memories of the 70s, 80s, and 90s are so dear to me. And I feel so blessed to have lived through what perhaps is the golden era of humanity. And as I've said so many times before, I'm really sorry for everyone who's had to listen to me harp on about this like some granny in a rocking chair. But life wasn't easy for me growing up in the UK as one of the only Chinese kids in my entire town. Not to belabor this again because I don't want anyone to think that it's actually an issue to me, because it's not, but I had to suffer a lot of racial bullying, daily abuse. The bullies actually made me resent my heritage when I was young and weak and just wanted to fit in. But I grew up and learned about my culture and became fiercely proud, and also learned how to defend myself. And I'm not talking physically. I never needed to defend myself physically, I just used my wit. But from the 70s through to the late 90s, early 2000s, things just kept getting better and better. Because foreigners were an oddity when I first got here, just like they still are today in most parts of China, aside from some of the major cities. And sexuality was something we just didn't talk about. It was very much don't ask, don't tell. I mean, when you look at the 80s music scene and the creative sector as a whole, it was virtually all gay. But nobody knew. I mean, those who were in it knew, the artists themselves. But society didn't care. I mean, everybody looked gay as fuck, right? When you look back at the pop stars back then. But nobody asked whether they enjoyed backdoor rumpy pumpy or muff diving. It just wasn't relevant. And as for race relations, our entire society was moving in the right direction. The diversity agenda back then was about embracing one another's cultures, exploring and uniting. Like, just check out this clip and imagine hearing this kind of conversation.
What do you think of white people?
White people, they straight, you know. They just like me, you know. Okay. They straight, just, you know, they just stay white and we black, you know.
To me, nothing wrong with white people. I love them just like I love the blacks. And I wouldn't mind marrying one of them. Ain't nothing wrong with the people by their color.
Human, just like me. I'm black, just with a different color skin, that's about it.
Right. But you find there's a difference in the way you're treated by white people as opposed to black people?
Well, you know, they haven't treated me wrong in no kind of way.
Never?
Never. I ain't never had no static with no white person.
If these beautiful kids spoke that way today, they'd be racially abused and called Uncle Toms, wouldn't they? I get called Uncle Tom myself, and I'm not even black. Well, I also get called Uncle Chan. And the ironic thing is, although I'm classed as yellow, I am black. Just as Kanye says he is Jew, I equally am black. Because we are one race with common roots. So take that in your pipe and smoke it, you racist, anti-racist.